everyone, welcome back to our channel e-learning tutor. So in this 23rd video of Super 5 series, we are going to discuss 5 challenging questions of chapter probability. If you missed watching our previous videos, I'll link it in the I-bar. You can go check it out if you're interested. So without any further ado, let's get started. First, have a look of all 5 questions. Yes, so first question, a pair of dice is thrown and sum of dice come up as the multiple of 4. Then find the probability that at least one dice shows 4. Okay, pair of dice is thrown. That means how many possibilities are there? 36. Agree? 36 possibilities are there. So, okay, sum should be multiple of 4. How many are possible? First write all those things which are possible. 1, 3. Of course, 3, 1. Next. 2 plus 6 gives 8, which is a multiple of 4. So 2, 4 and 4, 2. 3, 5 and 5, 3. 2, 2, 4, 4 and the highest will be 6, 6. Agree? How many are possible here? 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 2 plus 4 is okay, fine. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Yes, in this 9, okay, see here, find the probability that at least one dice shows 4. Okay, in this one, in this all things, which contains 4? Only one. So, probability will be 1 by 9. 9 are possible, out of which, according to our requirement, only one is there. So 1 by 9. Second question, if 3 of the 6 vertices of a regular hexagon are chosen at random, then the probability that the triangle formed will be chosen vertices equilateral. Okay, see here. Whatever, this is not exactly a regular hexagon, but yeah. Okay, first you try to draw equilateral triangles here. In a regular hexagon, each angle will be how much? Of course, here it will not be as same because this diagram is not that appropriate, but it will be 120 degrees if you all are aware of. Yes, so for it to be equilateral, each angle, side angle should be 60 degrees. That means half of this. So if you take half of this, how do you take? Okay, you make a trial, like take this triangle. Take this triangle. Is it making this triangle? No. No. Why? Here we are getting 60. Here we are getting 60. Here are we getting 60? We are getting 30. It's not correct. Make like choices like this. At final, you will come to an end that this will be an equilateral triangle. Why? 120, right? 120. This makes 90 and this makes 60. So 60, 60, 60. I hope you are all getting it. And this is one possibility and another one is like this. Yes, the same thing. 60, 60, 60. So how many equilateral triangles are possible? 2. By joining 3 vertices of regular hexagon, 2 equilateral triangles are possible. How many 3 vertices among all these 6 vertices can be taken? 63. So our probability will be 2 by how many are possible? 63. What is 63 value? 20. So answer is 1 by 10. Okay, we are not marking options here. 1 by 10 and before was 1 by 9. Well, third question. Let A and B be 2 events such that the probability that exactly one of them occurs is 2 by 5. Exactly one of them occurs is 2 by 5. And the probability that A or B occurs is 1 by 2. A or B, which means union. Yes, which means union occurs as 1 by 2. Then probability of both of them occurs. Both of them occurs means intersection. See, we want intersection like A intersection B is equals to how much? You see, exactly one of them occurs means, suppose take this as universal set A, B. It is given exactly one occurs. That means P of A minus this intersection, P of A intersection B, plus union plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Agree? Yes. Exactly one of them occurs. We use this one. Yes or no? Exactly one of them occurs means you draw it in Venn diagram. What do you get? You will get this part to be covered. Yes, only this, not the intersection. Yes, we are subtracting the intersection. What is it given as? 2 by 5. Yes, if you observe very carefully, this is nothing but our P of A union B. Yes, this is nothing but A union B. What is this formula? P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Yes, in question, P of A union B is also given. What is it given? 1 by 2. So, can you write 1 by 2 here and solve it? Absolutely yes. 1 by 2 minus P of A intersection B is equals to 2 by 5. What it implies? 1 by 2 minus 2 by 5 is equals to P of A intersection B. What do you get? 1 by 10. Yes, that's it. 1 by 10 is our answer. Yes, fourth question. If 10 different balls has to be placed in 4 distant boxes at random, then the probability that 2 of these boxes contain exactly 2 and 3. That means 2 are chosen already. We have to find that probability after choosing it. You see here, 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box. Yes, it is given 2 or 3 is already chosen. So I'll pick it at random. Take this. Okay. See, you have to pick 2 boxes among 4. What is it? 4C2. And you have to arrange 5 balls in 10 balls. Why 5? 2 plus 3 is 5. Among how many balls? 10 balls into 10C5. Yes. How can you arrange them? 5 factorial by 3 factorial into 2 factorial. Of course, 5C2 ways. Yes. Into 2 into 2 power 5. In how many boxes you can arrange? 2 factorial is 2 only, no? And 2 power 5 is divided by 4 power 10. Why? We have got 4 boxes. 10 balls can be inserted in 4 power 10 ways. 10 ways here, 10 ways here, 10 ways here, 10 ways here. So how many? 4 power 10. That's it. This is our answer. 4C2 into 10C5 into 5C3 into 2 power 6 by 4 power 10. This is our answer. You can solve it and you'll get the answer. That's it. Okay, fifth question. I'm not writing it because it is very lengthy. Okay, fifth question. 3 numbers are chosen at random without replacement. See in questions, be it in probability or PNC, this is very important. With replacement or without replacement. Yes, you have to take care of this words. Okay, from the set of 1 to 8 numbers, then probability that minimum is 3, given that their maximum is 6. Minimum is 3 and max is 6. Yes, you take events. You take this as event 1. Take this as event 2. For this to be possible, maximum is 6. How many possibilities are there? 5C2 by 8C3. For this event 2, how many possibilities are there? You write numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Sorry, 8 no? 7 and 8. Yes, for this to be maximum, how many possibilities are there? Only to write before 5. 5C2 upon total is 8C3. In the same way, For minimum to be 3, how many possibilities are there? 5C2 by 8C3. For E1 it is 5C2 by 8C3. E2 also it is 5C2 by 8C3. See, now we have to find the probability of E2 where E1 exists. If E1 exists only, E2 is possible. Yes or no? We know the formula for it. Conditional probability formula. P of E1 intersection E2 by P of E1. What is P of E1 intersection E2 will be? Minimum is 3, maximum is 6. Only 3 numbers. So how many possibilities are there? 4 or 5? Yes. How many ways are there to choose? 2C1 ways by. What is P of E1? Where is E1? 5C2 by 8C. No. From 8C3 ways, from 8C3 possible ways, 2C1 are possible. Are you understanding? From 8C3 number of ways are present to choose numbers from 1 to 8. Among those, what we require, we want 2C1 ways only are possible. Are you all getting it? Yes, 8C3 gets cancelled. 2C1 by 5C2. 2C1 is 2. 5C2 is 10. Answer is 1 by 10. That's it. What is our answer? 1 by 10. That's it. Thank you so much for watching.